Okay, we want to find the inverse of f of x equals x cubed. Now this is back from algebra 1. So remember, to find the inverse, first we replace y with f of x. So I'm going to say y equals x cubed. Now, since we're doing inverse, I'm going to flip those around. I'm going to flip my x's and y's around. So say x equals y cubed. And then I want to get y by itself. So I'll take the cube root of both sides. So y equals the cube root of x. And then we usually write, instead of y, we'll write f inverse. That's f to the negative 1 of x. That's what it looks like. Now I'm going to graph this. Since I know this is symmetric, I'm going to make my table for x and y. So I'm going to do y, x, and x cubed, we'll say. And I'll put 0 here in my graph. So I'll have 0, 0. And then if I do 1, that'll be 1. 2 cubed is 8. And if I do negative 1, that's negative 1. And negative 2 would be negative 8. So now we'll plot those points. So I have negative 2 and negative 8, which actually doesn't fit on my graph, does it? So I'm going to start at negative 1 and negative 1. And then 0, 0, 1 and 1. And then I know 2 is off my graph. So I know my graph is going to be going up rather quickly, like that. Whoa. Let's try that again. Whoops. I want to adjust my graph so you can see it. Okay. So I know my cube root is going to go up like so, and then down like so. Whoa. Sorry about that. It's not supposed to be crossing 2 yet, or negative 2. Now, when you do the inverse, we'll just flip them around. So in other words, I'll do negative 1 and, negative 1 and negative 1 is the same thing. But remember, what happens is I'm going to be going towards negative 8. So negative 8 and negative 2 would be over someplace over here on the left of my graph. So I'm going to change my color so you can see that. So 2 and 8 would be someplace over here. So my graph is going to look like that. And then we'll go down like so. So 8 and 2. And I said 2 and 8, but I meant 8 and 2. Because when you do the inverse, you're going to do x and y. You're going to flip them around. So I'll have negative 8, negative 2, negative 1, negative 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, and 8 and 2. And there is the inverse.